In the beginning, there was only silence and possibility. The physical was just a dream waiting to happen. There was no such thing as difference. Everything was the same, just dust and possibility. Then something happened. The first thought was born, and along with that birth came a heartbeat. At first it was very subtle, but as it gained momentum, it would ring throughout the entire universe. That heartbeat caused vibrations to echo out in every direction. That thought spawned other thoughts, and those thoughts then formed the first dreams. In the dreams, the vibrations danced amongst themselves, creating the first songs. Songs of creation and endless possibility. Infinite songs that to this day continue to be heard. Some would call it mysticism. Others would call it divinity. But to us, it is what it is.
Just the way things are. But I think they've confused me with surviving. On the spectrum, they're opposites by far. But the season's rain will always fall. Stars will always shine. Echoes emanate from everything, with every stitch in time. It's just a message from the divine. We share the same dream.
Pulling into a Hoopa gas station, I can't help but notice the deciduous leaves dancing in the wake of this new day. As the shadows of the evergreens cast their presence upon the soil, I once again find myself in the land of the salmon people. The grassroots are strong here, entwined with redwoods and rivers. I had lived here contently for so many years before my roots had called me back to the Midwest, but the brief homesickness I'd felt upon first leaving the coast assured my sense of belonging and kinship with the Karuk, Yurok, Hoopa, and Wiyot, a land so rich in culture and resources, yet a war is being fought for its most abundant resource, water. Hundreds of miles of aqueducts are now diverting 75% of the natural flow of the rivers, driving many species of fish and plant life to the brink of extinction. Recently, a tremendous tragedy occurred where approximately 40,000 salmon suffered horrific deaths as high concentrations of parasites devoured their gills. The salmon did not stand a chance. Low water level was a contributing factor in supporting the prominent population of warm water parasites. The symbolism is too obvious. This blatant disregard for the ways of life of others is no different than the ones in Yellowstone who continue to pick away at the last wild herd of bison. My people.
Hearts would ache, 'cause I needed something to fill that space. Over years I attempt to trace my footsteps across the plains, over the mountains where the rivers drain now to the ocean. It's the end of my trail. Now my heart and mind will soon set sail. Yes, they will soon set sail.
February 26, 1865. Shortly after holding their world renewal ceremony, progress once again reared its ugly head. The Wiyot people were at the center of their universe, setting the world anew, completely unaware of the rabid insanity that was about to be unleashed upon them. Within a matter of hours, their entire existence was completely decimated, except for a handful who managed to escape with their lives. Premeditated, systematic, ruthless. One can't help but feel a great sadness floating in what is now called Humboldt Bay. Yet for the settlers who seem to thrive on denying their own history, they don't look twice when retelling the history of others. Eurocentric, arrogance, denial. Blood memory always tells a different story. A candlelight vigil is held every year to pay respect to the ones who died that day. It is also held to give thanks to everyone who is working to help buy back the island from private landowners, so that the Wiyots will once again dance in their ceremonial grounds. As the seventh generation continues to emerge, so do our ceremonies and cultures. Indigenous hope, indigenous hope.